Hello everyone. So today we're going to dive into what exactly is gentrification and how it affects Memphians. So the concept of gentrification originated in 1960 by British sociologist Ruth Glass to describe middle-class individuals replacing working-class residents and neighborhoods across London. There are many ways to define gentrification, and in this video, specifically we'll talk about how gentrification includes both the relocation of higher income residents and the displacement of lower income residents. Looking at this map provided by Urban Displacement Project, we can see exactly in which parts of Memphis are low income, susceptible to displacement, have ongoing displacement, are at risk of gentrification, have early/ongoing gentrification, and advanced gentrification. The urban displacement typology looks at how neighborhoods change over time. It focuses on two main things. First, low-income neighborhoods where people don't make as much money and are being pushed out as rent prices increase. And two, and wealthier neighborhoods where rent is so high that low-income individuals can't afford to live there, which is another form of displacement. The Urban Displacement Project found in a study that 30% of Memphis neighborhoods experience a rapid increase in housing costs. Between 2000 and 2017, nearly 25,000 low-income Memphis households live in low-income neighborhoods at risk of or already experiencing gentrification and/or displacement. As of 2017, 68% of Memphis moderate to high income neighborhoods demonstrate risk of or ongoing exclusion of lower income households, a pattern specifically prevalent in eastern suburbs. One-third of Memphis low-income households, or about 45,000 low-income households, live in these potentially or currently exclusive neighborhoods. About half of Memphis low-income households live in low, moderate to high-income neighborhoods that are stable. 21% of lower-income neighborhoods in Memphis were at risk of gentrification in 2017, and 22% were undergoing displacement of low-income households without gentrification. Lastly, 28% of all Memphis neighborhoods lost low-income households between 2000 and 2017. Now, let's look at what the city's response to gentrification is. If we look at this article published by the Commercial Appeal, we can see that Mayor Jim Stickland said, "We have no gentrification going on. It would be years and years before we see that." Stickland believes gentrification doesn't exist in Memphis. This can heavily affect residents in Memphis, an example being Memphis 3.0. Memphis 3.0 serves as the city's blueprint for development, transportation, and land use for the next 2 decades. This plan aims to be as ambitious and realistic as possible to ensure city growth. Memphis 3.0 aims at setting high building design standards, preserving neighborhood character, reducing blight and vacancy, and promoting mixed-use, walkable communities. Although Memphis 3.0 sounds like a good plan to better improve Memphis, there are some people against it. A good example being Carnita Aguar, one of the main voices of resistance against the Memphis 3.0 plan. Let's take a look at a video where she explains how she feels about the plan.
A group of residents in the new Chicago area accused the plan's developers of ignoring their ideas.
I'm not saying that Memphis shouldn't have a comprehensive plan. I'm not against the plan, but I'm against how the plan was designed and structured to create gentrification and displacement.
Although gentrification is prevalent in Memphis, it's difficult to combat the issue when our officials don't believe such is happening. The Urban Displacement Project gives us data on how gentrification affects Memphis residents. The Memphis 3.0 plan is a great plan for Memphis, but it needs to take into account lower income individuals that could face displacement. The first step to fixing these issues is by acknowledging them, which I know that the Memphis 3.0 plan wants to accomplish, but our city officials also have to recognize that.